Should you start solids at 4 months or 6 months? Starting solids can be overwhelming. Hi, I'm Dr. Mansi Kotal, board-certified pediatrician and medical advisor with FemHealth, your #1 source for evidence-based health information for you by doctors. Today we are talking about when to start solids on your baby and how early allergen introduction can reduce the risk of allergies in your baby. If you enjoy this video, be sure to tap subscribe below so you don't miss our completely free content teaching you everything you need to know about women's health. For solid introduction, the first thing you should ask yourself is my child ready? Babies are usually ready for solid introduction by 6 months, but some may be ready as early as 4 months. Good head control is important for the baby before solid introduction. You want your child to be able to sit in a high chair or feeding seat with good head control. Another sign of readiness is seeing your baby interested in watching you eat or maybe even reaching for your food. They will also open their mouth when they see food coming their way. The ability to bring food from the front to the back of their mouth to swallow is really important. When you first bring a spoon to the baby's mouth, they likely will push away the content with their tongue, and as opposed to swallowing it, it ends up all over their mouth and chin. This is natural and normal, and it does take time for the baby to learn how to feed from the spoon and get most of their food into their mouth. You can consider diluting the item a bit, as they're used to formula or breast milk only until this time, and then gradually thicken the food. You can also try waiting a week or two and trying again depending on how your baby is doing. The solid introduction process should be an enjoyable time for the baby, as they're able to explore more flavors and slightly different textures. If your child is refusing something or cries after they take a bite, you do not need to try and force it. You can stop, give formula or breast milk if they're due for a feed, and try another item, and the next time reintroduce this one. You want to keep them eager to keep opening their mouth and trying new things, so letting them have control will be helpful as you are trying to introduce things one by one. As you are introducing solids, remember that formula or breast milk is still their main source of nutrition, so the amount of these that they're taking is not going to decrease. When it comes to what to give first, there's really no right answer, but I usually say a pureed vegetable is a good idea. I gave my baby butternut squash as his first item, and he absolutely loved it. One thing I want to briefly touch upon is a new hot topic, early allergen introduction. Not too long ago, pediatricians were recommending delaying introduction of allergenic foods in hopes to prevent children from developing allergies. However, what we have found over the past several years is that delaying these items actually increases their risk of developing food allergies. And most of this research so far has been done for peanut allergy. So now we actually recommend introducing peanut as early as possible, whether that is mixing peanut powder in an item or using bombas or another similar item. Other allergenic foods we like to get in early would be egg, tree nuts, soy, wheat, and dairy. If your child is on a cow's milk-based formula already, then this of course counts. Fish, shellfish, and now sesame are actually on the list of top allergenic foods as well. There's a lot to think about when it comes to solid introduction for your baby, and it can be overwhelming. I do recommend thinking about how you would like to introduce solids around 2 to 3 months, so you have time to decide how you want to start them. So some people do purees, some people do baby-led weaning, what you would like to introduce, if you'll be purchasing your items or making your own, etc. I would also use your pediatrician as your main resource for how and when to introduce items to your baby and for any questions or concerns along the way. I hope you all found this helpful and interesting. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe below. The doctors at FemHealth are here for you and your family.